This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another home edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is Dennis Unkovic, who is an international attorney here in Pittsburgh, who has just written a fascinating book that I wanted to discuss. Dennis, thank you, sir, very much for being with us.
John, it's great to be back on the Sunday Business Page. Thanks for inviting me.
So let me ask you to hold up this book about the global supply chain that you have just written so we can all see it. Transforming the Global Supply Chain, with the subtitle of Cyber Warfare, Technology and Politics. Thank you very much for sharing this book with us. The global supply chain is in the news all the time these days because Americans are having a hard time getting certain products because of the supply chain overseas. How bad is it?
Ford Motor Company has had to cut back on some of the automobiles it has coming out because there are not enough semiconductor chips. Food companies have been affected. Frankly, if you go to a lot of larger stores, the big box stores, you're going to find what you didn't find before, empty shelves in certain areas. And if I had children or grandchildren this Christmas, I think there's going to be a shortage of Christmas gifts because they're just not coming out of Asia anymore.
What's the problem, Dennis? What's going on here?
The problem is basically China. When we, in early January and February, remember a year ago when we went into COVID, over a period of 4 months, 500,000 Chinese companies went out of business. And as a result, China supplies about $3 to $4 trillion worth of consumer goods a year to the world. They got cut back and China has never really caught up. So I think the big loser, John, in the next 3 to 5 years is going to be China, because all of the companies that put things to be manufactured in China because they were cheap with just-in-time manufacturing, bringing them back here, that's going to change.
Your book is really advice and counsel to anybody, any manufacturer who's in the middle of the global supply chain. What is your best advice to those folks who rely on products from anywhere outside the US?
3 things. Number 1, if you have a sole supplier anywhere, you need another one. Number 2, if you're manufacturing in Asia, particularly in China, you need to diversify to other suppliers, because just relying on one supplier, particularly if they're in China, is going to be a problem. The really good news is, I think in the next 5 years, we're going to see significant reshoring of goods that we had made in China, Southeast Asia, coming back here to North America, and particularly the US. And I'm hopeful that Pittsburgh can be one of the areas that greatly benefits.
Well, let me ask you about that. How can Pittsburgh take advantage of this in order to become a even better manufacturing center?
We have always been a good manufacturing center, John, but there are 2 really good areas that are developing now. One's called robotics, and the other is called 3D manufacturing. It's also called, it has a lot of names. But we're developing centers here in Pittsburgh, not just single companies, but multiple companies that are focusing on this. In the past, if you wanted to make something in China or anywhere else, you had to order 100,000 of them. With 3D manufacturing, or 3D printing as it's sometimes called, you can make fewer numbers. They're a little bit more expensive, but the one thing is, John, the problem with the supply chain is 97% of what is made in Asia comes here by boat. If the boat is late, if the boat doesn't come, at the end of the day, sitting here saying, I need this part in order to make whatever I'm going to do, and you can't do it. And so 3D manufacturing helps. Robotics is fantastic. There are a couple of local companies here that supply robotic things that work in warehouses. We could talk about them another time. But those 2 areas, we have the strengths, we have the technology, and I think it's really going to be good for our region.
Well, Dennis Unkovic, it's always good to have you on the show, particularly to talk about these important topics. And I'm really happy to hear Western Pennsylvania has an opportunity because of the problem in the global supply chain. Thank you, sir, very much for spending time with us.
Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it.
And thank you for watching this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great day, everybody.